Here's an example of an aquatic warm-up. You're going to first start walking forwards with your shoulders back, your head up, and your feet flat on the ground. You're going to walk forwards and then backwards. And this is just a small example. This isn't what we usually do in a regular class. We're going to do this several times in order to get used to the water and for your heart rate to get up. So once you've done the walking, frontward, forwards, and backwards, you're going to start out jogging. Once you get back where you started, you're going to start jogging forward. Making sure your feet are flat on the ground, your shoulders are back, and your head is up. You're going to run backwards as well. Once you've done that, you're going to start using your arms, pushing against the water when you're going forwards, making more resistance, and pulling on the water as you're going backwards. To get more of a workout, you can jump higher up in the ground and push harder against the water and get your knees up higher. And you want to make sure that you get that you do high intensity and low intensity. The jogging is an example of a high intensity, and this is an example of low intensity. It's side step. You're going to stretch your legs out, walking to the side, pulling your arms up and down as you're going. You're going to feel the resistance of the water as you do this. You're going to do this several times. Okay. Once you've gotten warmed up, you're going to do some more high intensity workouts. These are some examples of high intensity workouts. This is called a frog hop. You're going to push the water down in between your legs as you're jumping forward. You're jumping upward. And you do that for maybe a minute, and then you're going to do a teeter tot. Just back and forth, moving your arms back and forth against the water. Here's an example so you can see it better from the side. And you're going to switch legs. Okay, cross-country skiing is an example of another high-intensity workout. Keeping your arms straight, your legs straight, making sure your shoulders are back and your head's up. And once you've done those high intensity workouts, here are some examples of low intensity workouts, but you want to make sure that you interchange the high intensity with the low intensity so your participants don't get too exhausted. An example of low intensity is a golf swing, where you keep your feet planted on the ground, shoulder width apart, moving your arms back and forth with them straight, just like you're swinging a golf club. After you've done that, and you might want to use the wall for this one if you don't have very good balance, you're going to bring your leg up and bring it down, up and down, feeling resistance against the water. And you're also going to do the other leg. Up and down. You can also bring your leg up to the front. And you can use the wall to help you balance on this as well. You can also do this one as a high intensity workout by adding a little jump in your step. So you also want to make sure your head's up, your shoulders are back, and your feet are flat on the ground. And those are some examples of high intensity and low intensity workouts. Once you've done that, we'll begin a cool down. Cooling down, you want to make sure you incorporate stretching as well as flexibility. You reach up as high as you can. You're going to reach to the side. You're going to reach the other side. And again, I'm doing these kind of fast. just to give you an example. You're going to then pull your right arm across your chest and hold. You're going to pull your left arm across your chest and hold. You're going to put your arm behind your head and hold that. And this is stretching your arms out so you won't get too sore after your workout. You also want to use the wall. You can put your feet on the wall and stretch out the backs of your legs. You can do a calf stretch, putting one leg out behind you and leaning forward. So you want to make sure you do both legs. And you want to stretch your neck and shoulders as well. So you're going to look to the left and look to the right and look up and look back to the front, look to the left, look forward, look to the right. And those are some examples of cool down.